What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel, and on the farming. And on the farming side of things, we've got a new farm to go tour. And also, since we've got $540,000, we're just now leaving our apartments. And before we go down to the farm, we're gonna go look into, if I remember where it's at. Oh yeah, it's on up there. I forgot it's on up there. Okay, so we're gonna head on up to the real estate office, head in there, bid on a couple fields. We're gonna go bid on maybe 1 or 2 fields. Did I already pass it? I think I already passed it. Hold on, let me double check. No, I didn't. But I also did just like park kind of crooked in a parking spot. Hold on, let me get parked proper, like we actually are here to do business. Nope, off the curb right there. Now we can head in and do business with Thomas. Bye, love you. Head in and do business here. So as you can see, we don't own this field. It says we own it, but we're not gonna do anything with it. So what I want to do, I want to purchase this field for hay ground. Name field 32, for sale value $53,200. Acres 5.21. We could either put that towards hay or silage. Let's go ahead and buy it. Purchase field 32, yes. Same with field 33. Value 54,000. Acres 5.31. Purchase field 33, yes. So that'll be all we need. We went ahead and purchased 2 fields. So now let's head on out and see what we've gained from when we bought the farm, but off of the previous owner. There is, if I can even drive, there is already equipment on the farm. And from what I gathered, it's a cattle operation. So we're going to end up buying cows this episode too, I think. Or we may just wait until next episode. I don't know. Comment down below what you guys think I should do. Wait till next episode. Or wait a minute, am I even going the right way? No, we're not. But whoa, and there's a tree. So let's go ahead and get backed up. And now we're gonna head in the right direction. Okay, yep, I need to learn how to drive. I need to stop taking those corners so hard. So it's just me today. Everybody else is out on vacation, so it's just me going out and looking at the farm. So once we get there, we will determine if we still want to, we already bought it. We'll determine what our next step is for. And I just took out a sign. Oh yeah, now I'm going in the right direction. So we're currently in my 2023 F350 dually. I think it's a dually. So we're currently in my truck heading out to the farm. And once we get out to the farm, we are gonna, I don't know whose cornfield that, just joking, that's mine from last year. I just forgot to harvest it because we're gonna use both of these cornfields for silage. So, well, actually, no, that's mine now. The farmer that I bought, and that one's also mine. And so is this one here. So we're gonna get on over here. Now it is a old school style farm. Even though I've got the newer truck. So we're arriving here. Man, does this farm look amazing. We'll park right here at the old corn crib for now. So, like I said, the F-350. So, our fuel barrels, grain system, which we won't be using. So, we're going to head on into the shop, show you guys the equipment. Maybe hook up to the, we'll head in through the office here. So, it's just a pretty straightforward office, nothing really important. So, we've got ourselves a small, I thought he said he had a big baler, but apparently not. We got ourselves a Case IH SB 541 small square baler, as well as a hay rack and an H&S hay rake. Really? Okay. So like I was saying, the H&S hay rake, once we get back over there, I accidentally hit the house button and it responded me back at the house. But like I was saying, we'll just go ahead and open up the door and head in. So like I was saying, H&S hay rake. And then we got our Case IH DC 105 conditioner / mower, whatever you want to call it. I call it a conditioner because that's what I was raised on. And then a 1086. An International 1086 for, we'll probably put that on the baler and the forage harvester. A Farmall 1206. Our work truck or shop truck, whatever you want to call it. It's a 2019 or a 2014 GMC Sierra flatbed toolbox, hinting why it's the shop truck. A Landau seed drill for when we drill in the grass. A 12-row planter for when we do corn. A 1066, which will probably pull the 12-row planter. And then our Case 970, which the rail tractor in real life does have a cab, but they didn't put a cab on this one, so okay. So we'll head on over here. So, and then over here is where all the magic, I think. So we got 2 more hay racks for when we're baling hay. A gooseneck livestock trailer, which will get used this episode. I don't know what time yet. Probably sometime soon. Once we get done with the farm tour. And then, now this building here was built in, so we're currently in 2025. Well, actually, years doesn't matter. It's just a first-gen farm. So, but we're starting on the big cattle farm. So, we'll go ahead and shut this door in case it rains. I don't want the rake getting wet. It's not a big deal, but I just don't want it getting wet. So, back to what I was saying. So, now that shed was built in late, because it's 1990. We're going to start it out 89. So, which means we got to sell our truck. The shop truck is fine, because that's the 1980s anyway. No, our truck's fine. So, we'll just say it's a 1980s F-350. Even though, No, not in 80s. 99. No, right at 2000s F250 or F350. Now this shed here was built in like the early 1900s. Same with its grain system. That's when it was put here. Same with the Quonset shed back there. Now over here we got our steer lot. Our cow-calf pen is over here. Now, there is an addition to the farm over here. So we've got our case 2-row corn head forage harvester, pull type. And then our Meyer forage box. Over here's the new addition. Does this still got manure in it? Yeah. So we got ourselves, it's a Meyer Industrial SXL 720 manure spreader. Being pulled by none other than the 8910 Case IH Boxcar Magnum. And then we've got our Meyer feed wagon, which I do need to fix. I'll fix that once I get I'll just go ahead and use the truck and get that fixed real quick, and then we're gonna send the truck over, get the livestock trailer, and then go from there. I hope you guys enjoy the first gen farm on the channel. If you do, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, do all the things to help get this video back up and help get this series going, because I really do. I've got a lot of great ideas, and I just crashed in store for you guys. So once we'll go into third person. Wait a minute, hold on. You gotta be kidding me. I'm on the wrong side of things. So what I'm gonna do is back up. And now, hold on, let me, so we're just gonna pull right around if I don't crash. And then right there, I think, yes, right there is perfect. So now we're gonna we got that straight. Now we're gonna go get the livestock trailer. I'm gonna send, probably one of my, I'll just send whoever I get. Farmhand wise to come out and help. So my main goal for this episode is to get the cows bought, and then that'll be it. We did the farm tour, and now we're gonna start with the actual tasks. Buying cows. And then that'll be it for today's episode. We're good, hooked up. Let's pull up our board. Destinations. Livestock yard. Here we go. So we're currently driving. We got the cruise control set. We're just gonna head on down to the farm, or head on down to the livestock yard. And pick up a load of moo-moos. No, they're not. No, they're not dairy moo-moos. They're just regular beef moo-moos. But yeah, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the first gen farm on the channel. Because I know sure as daylights that I enjoy bringing the content to you guys. And as long as we can keep this series in the algorithm, keeping it going. Now, huge shout out to Squad Bill and the squad himself for opening the RCC for these awesome truck configurations. I really like them. Comment down below if you guys have actually used the truck configurations before. If so, what colors you go? Red and black like me. So we're gonna go ahead and do it ourselves here. Get lined up, I hope. So let's go ahead and get... So now let's go ahead and get backed up to the door. We got to get as straight with the door as possible because those moo-moos, from what I've heard from a few buddies that have done this. So let's go 6. And then let's go a full trailer load of wieners. Or not wieners, feeder calves. We'll come back and get a full load of feeder calves here in a minute. Or once we dump these guys off. Back at the farm. So they got a traffic collision out in South Metro. Fire Rescue's response area. None of our concern right now because we're currently in the middle of driving a truck and trailer back to a farm. So, like I said, if you guys have used the DLC before, comment down below. So apparently we've arrived at the farm. So our first order of business will be to get the mama moo-moos unloaded, and then get the feeder moo-moos unloaded. Let me get into a position to where I can back up to get, backed up to the door to unload to make it a little more realistic. So here we go, trying to back up. Well, yeah, I think that's close enough. Let's go ahead and unload. 6 animals unloaded. Now we just got to come over here, do the same with the feeders. And then we'll go ahead and go buy some more because I have the money. And I want to have as many cows as I can on the farm. So once we get, we will start the feeding process next episode. Unload all. Actually, I'm thinking that's decent for this episode. If we want to buy more, we can next episode, but I got to get some stuff done in real life. So I'm going to park the trailer, leave the truck attached. Leave the truck attached to it because we will be using it next episode for sure. And then we will also be chopping silage next episode. So that'll be a little more exciting to get some corn out of the ground, I hope. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, because I certainly enjoyed recording it. Alright, we'll end you guys out here with a little dance. And okay, that'll be good. Peace.